I got so used to the ice cream remix that the lack of it is kind of eerie. The weird thing is, I kind of feel the same way. So let me scoot on over here, and I'll give you the rundown. So, a while ago when I was uploading all my VODs, so YouTube will give you little flags here and there, and they're like, well, this is copyrighted, but we won't like give you a warning or anything because it's chill. And sometimes they'll be like, well, you've had too many of this, so now we're gonna get you in trouble, or if you do this immediately, we will get you in trouble. And the Siva Gunner ice cream remix featuring Let the Bodies Hit the Floor is one of those where it was like, this is copyrighted technically, but you're not gonna get in trouble for it. And I was like, well, my Fruitiger Arrow ones, my Fruitiger Arrow VODs have not been getting in trouble, so maybe I should just switch to those. But it feels wrong. It feels weird. I bring wonderful news. We may not have to watch Kenan Thompson's Fat Albert over the weekend after all. You know, I was kind of looking forward to it, weirdly enough. It is an infamous bad movie, and I kind of wanted to see it. But, I was also thinking about, Star Wars today. So if it's like Revenge of the Sith, like, I don't think I'd mind. Oh, speaking of, do you guys want to watch a YouTube poop? There's a Red Letter Media Mr. Plinkett reviewing Star Wars YouTube poop that very tall Bart made. May the first be with you. Oh. I was going to start us off with the Love Life hurdle because I have not done it today. But if I can get us over to YouTube, I'll show you this YouTube poop. Happy birthday, Kanan Shibuya! To be honest, TBH, you be funky. Look at all my nasty follows. It's like rabbit, guinea pig, rabbit, food. Very tall art. H. Omer. Is it recent? Did you just make this? Oh, I think it's this one. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Okay.
Star Wars.
Okay. Yes, it has captions. Check it out.
The Phantom Menace was the most disappointing thing since World War I. If you ask me, Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi should have been combined to form a new character called Star Wars. So the film is called The Fucking Menace, and by the nature of the story, there is no story. It opens with some boring donut asking for permission to land on a donut that looks like a
boring donut
with a donut hole in the donut.
Wow.
What the fuck? Then two cloaked figures walk into a room and shit all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking offensive. Then for no reason, they decide to start fucking for like 4 hours. I found myself utterly bored already. But then something happens. This fucking cartoon rabbit steps in the poopy.
Fucking cartoon rabbit.
When our hero steps in the poopy.
Me AF.
You see, a guy named William Shitfuck once stepped in the poopy. This shot says everything we need to know without saying one word. The low angle implies dominance. Now, with all you've just learned, I want you to tell me who the main character of the Phantom Menace was. I can tell you it's not Space Obama.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Let me close all my windows so I can open this safely. Oh, it's CS188. I'm remaking my 2011 Daffy Duck YTP in glorious HD. I've had Best in Jest on my recommended lately as well. I saw the green M&M incident on my TikTok, and I watched the full video. And since then, Kalmata and I have been obsessed. Kalmata loves the Cookie Monster one personally. Oh, my alerts! No. Okay. Where's my dude? Where's my duder? I cannot let a good deed go unduded. Is it under all my crap? Might be under my crap. Can I make a dude sound with my mouth? Boo. Kinda, a little bit. No. I had such a bad time setting everything up today, guys. So, as I look for my kazoo, oh, there you are. Yippee! Thank you so much, Dut. You are a real homie, and we love and appreciate you. Marfalump. Shout out to the best Star Wars character, Marfalump. Is Marfalump the slug that hates the lesbians? Or is that a different Club Shido? Also, hello, Moss. Uh, um, so ooh, okay. You know what? Before we get into the fun stuff, I have never watched a single Star Wars thing ever, and the homophobic slug is also my favorite character. Homophobic slug is a very strong pick. Oh, you know what? Hold on. While we're talking about our favorite Star Wars characters, I need to show you all mine. Jedi rocks? Yes! I need to show you all my favorite characters. Snoodles. Psy Snoodles. Yes. Marfalump is the one Pepsi created for promotional purposes during the release of the Phantom Menace. Wait, hold on. Okay. Before I show you all Psy Snoodles, this warrants a Google. Lump. Hello? What? Wait. Oh my god. I'm gonna say something wild. Is this guy just like the Star Wars version of Mac from Mac and Me? Is this like the Gordy to Mac's Babe Pig in the City? Oh my god. Look at this, man's. A long time ago, in a galaxy not so far away, Pepsi and Star Wars joined forces to vanquish the evil of Red and White Empire. If I didn't drink all of my Pepsi just before stream, I would have like chugged it after much bloodshed. The birth of Marvel Up.
Idea is it's one simple idea. It's not about Pepsi or Star Wars. It's about a character that loves both.
Star Wars and Pepsi have a very close association, and we wanted to create a character.
Star Wars and Pepsi have a close association.
Star Wars and the fun of drinking Pepsi all in one. Said here's an assignment. Work with this character, create great scenarios, draw the character, learn to love the character, and they've been having a blast doing it.
Draw the character, love the character. You will love Marfalump. You will love Pepsi. You will love Star Wars. Look at these gleeby DBs in the background. I like this guy. This guy's pretty great. I'm being offensive for drinking Sprite.
You guys like Star Wars? I'm like,
This was still after Crystal Pepsi came away. Oh, Crystal Pepsi was so good. Oh my god, they're drawing Pepsi.
He was like, okay, you guys need to develop this.
We work with ILM.
Whoa!
Star Wars aliens
No,
to help
wait, no,
create something.
no, go back.
Concept of this alien that we thought was really exciting, and he was like, okay, you guys need to develop this.
We work with ILM who developed
Hold on,
Star Wars.
you look at this. Transition goals, to be honest. Oh, that like cyan color with the hat with the goobly gobblies in it. More Star Wars characters need trucker hats.
Aliens to help create something as unique and different for this project.
Oh, these rule. Are you kidding me?
Once we know physically what he looks like, what his personality
Oh
is.
my
We
god.
all just sat around and looked at it and touched it and rotated it.
We sat around, we touched it, we looked at it, we rotated it. Me as fuck, to be honest. You you can sit around, you can touch me, you can rotate me. Do whatever you want, really. I don't care.
got to a point where we all said, aha.
Whoa.
It's funny, a lot of people
Oh,
ask where the name Marflump came from, but on his planet, that's as common as Smith or Brown is here.
So let's bring up the moonwalk.
So, okay, one, I don't know how I feel about Marfalump, like, enunciating. Kind of weird. Number two, I'm a little disappointed that, like, with all of the designs that they went through, they chose the most brown one. What's up with that? Number three, like, they were getting wacky and wild with all the creature designs, and then they're like, yeah, his name is as common on his planet as Smith or John. They really made like John Star Wars to promote Pepsi here. Brown is the color of Pepsi. You're so right. I'm a damn fool for not trusting Marfalump. Oh, he's dancing. He is pretty cute, not gonna lie. Not as like wacky and wild with it, but like he is fine. He's pretty great.
Have been designed to do that kind of action.
Marfalum's attitude is a combination of, I think, all of us working together. I think there's little bits and pieces of everyone involved from all levels into this guy.
He's our connection. He's the connection between that fantasy that George Lucas is creating and that people.
He's our connection.
This summer. And Pepsi.
It was the passion that was driving us.
I think
I loved him speaking so reverently about, like, this is George Lucas's passion. It's a world we all love to be in. And also, he's here to promote Pepsi. I had to endure one of the worst movie ads I've ever seen to get here. I'm so sorry, Neppy. But I'm glad you're here. Was this fat fuck rejected from A Bug's Life or Ants? No. Even worse. 90s era Star Wars. Oh my gosh. Did I ever tell you guys about the time Ants jump scared me? I need to tell the story before I forget to. But one time Kalmata and I were watching Ants because I never saw it before, and we were watching it, and I'm like, this is fine, it's cool. I don't know, I got a weird feeling about Ants as a movie. But anyway, my jump scare did not happen during the movie. It happened after the credits. You know, like when you watch credits and then they end and then they have like the producing studio and distribution logo animation kind of things? There's one where it's like a white logo that's like bouncing at you from the black screen, and I wasn't expecting it, and I got super jump scared, and like I jumped and like screamed and everything. and Kalmata thought it was like the funniest thing. I was a little unnerved knowing the World Trade Center is in full focus on the front cover of the VHS clamshell of Ants. There's a crystal. Kalmata is right, that is hysterical. It's I can show you. I think the credits to Ants are on YouTube, so if you ever wanted to see what jump scared me, you could totally go look at that.
it's going to be the embodiment of joy, and you're going to love this little guy.
Wait, no. That would make such a great out of context like clip.
Summer. And
Pepsi. It was the passion that was driving us.
I think this thing is just going to be the embodiment of joy. And you're going to love this little guy.
Oh, I need to get that clipped for like stream. They are the embodiment of joy. You're gonna love this little guy. I'm running low on columns 3 guy money. No.
On the eve of the release of The Phantom Menace, and I think this affords us the opportunity to create the most compelling and exciting advertising yet.
This is the happening of
Look at all that Pepsi back there. I know that's like the point, but that's crazy.
Video, Pepsi, Industrial Light and Magic, and obviously Star Wars, I think, is going to be a combustible combination for the summer of '99.
We're looking for magic this summer. We're going to get it.
We're looking for magic. The joy of cola. Well, oh my god, they blew up Coca-Cola. Damn, you could get away with anything back in the 90s. So I lost my YouTube Premium, amount of bunny money, and also YouTube Premium's super expensive right now, so like whatever. But like I keep getting ads on YouTube for Carl's Jr. and that kind of reminded me of the Carl's Jr. ad, because they're like they're promoting a chicken sandwich, and it's like we've got better food than the clown and the king and the sassy redhead. And it's like they kind of have to like skirt around it these days if they want to do like a full-on call out. But like here, like they're just out here blowing up the Coca-Cola logo. You know? Star Wars Pepsi, summer of '99. Oh, ads? Ooh. You know, I'm not gonna lie, like, he sounds perfect. All of this for 3 commercials.
For just 2 seconds of finished film per week. Twice a week, they show their blink-of-an-eye shots to the boss.
Darth Maul jumping off. Back at ILM.
Did they show this to George Lucas? Does George know about Marfalump?
We knew we could shoot everything on a helicopter and we could go to very...
Ooh. Oh, I don't like this guy. Yes, Marfalump. Oh, you can see him like in the suit. That's cool. Oh, this is the end of the video. Oh, he was in the commercial. Oh, I see. Okay. Wow. Was a wizard. In Pokken 99. That makes me think of the Wizard, as in the movie, with Ninja Gaiden. Ha! And also the kid that says California. What? Like I told I told my dad that clip of the Wizard was on my mind like the whole week before we left to go to California to see my sister. I didn't actually show him the clip, but I meant to. Because I did the impression for him, though. I was like, yeah, there's a movie about Nintendo games from, like, the 80s, and one kid says California, like, California? Did you know it's Friday in California? I found out that the It's Friday in California is from one of the Super Sentai, and I kind of want to like see it, to be honest. The Kaiden Gale and the Kathy Crichton have been really getting me like tokusatsu pilled, not gonna lie. Love the Power Glove. So bad. Man. I started watching Kamen Rider 71 and I quite enjoy it. But I also feel like I might really enjoy some of the older Super Sentai too, because like they to be quite frank, they're like kind of baby coded, and I kind of love my baby coded stuff, not gonna lie. Like I have an appreciation for it. I was so on Saturday, me, Papa Bun, Sister Bun, Sister Bun's fiance, and Niece Bun all went to the park. Before then, Niece Bun was watching some like YouTube Kids, and like it was absolute slop, but it was kind of fun to watch, partly because like Niece Bun was getting really into it. It kind of reminded me of like when people are like really into their respective shows, but enough to kind of like poke fun of it too, because it was like it was kind of like a kids coded like choose your own adventure kind of thing, where it's like we gotta run away from the dragon, go as fast as you can, and you gotta like run in place and that kind of thing. But also like they were really full of like stock 3D animations and backgrounds and that kind of thing, which honestly I'd take that over AI any day, even with the jank. But also Niece Bun absolutely pointed out the jank. Like one of them was like a farm one, and they had like these 3D ducks that had like hands, and she was like, ew, gross. And Sister Bun looked at it with her and she was like, ew, gross. Why do they have hands? They were both just kind of like making fun of it. It was really funny. I had a lot of fun over the weekend. It was a good time. I think if I could find a way to swing it, I would love to have Sister Bun on as a guest on the stream. I think you all would like her, because like we are so similar, like after so long. I was kind of surprised, but like we were just like chilling, and also like Sister Bun is like super funny. I think you all would love her. Oh, that's right. I was gonna show you all Psy Snoodles. I'm gonna show you all Jedi Rocks, and you're gonna like it. For context, this is from movie number 6. There's a scene near the beginning where they're undercover at a crime boss's like swinging pad, and my girl Psy Snoodles is doing a performance here. Also, I love Max Rebo, but like who doesn't like Max Rebo, to be honest? shout outs to my mans. For real, for real. Also like that like turtle playing that mouth instrument. Yes. Aw, she's so cool. I love her. Oh, hi, Kuma. I'm showing everyone Jedi rocks. I also like these like dancer aliens just like jamming out. There she goes. Goodbye, Twilight. Okay. No more copyrighted material on stream. Getting flashbacks of I'm Han Solo Star Wars Connect. Oh, Jen! Hi, Jen! Sonic voice. Long time no see! Oh, man. But yeah, no, Star Wars is fun. I think if you think of Star Wars as like Gleep Glorp Glup Shido Pokemon, where you're kind of in it mostly to see what kind of cool critters you can find, it can be pretty fun. Also, if you like to make fun of the political intrigue, it's pretty fun. Every time I see Max Rebo, I think about this review one of my ex-coworkers wrote. Max Rebo, Max Rebo, Max Rebo, Max Rebo. I want Max Rebo sheets. I want Max Rebo hats. Wait, how long is this? Holy shit! What? Let's I laid my head on Max Rebo pillowcases. I want to drink Max Rebo Mountain Dew. I was gonna be like, let's pick out some of like the really good ones, but these are all good. I want Max Rebo condoms. I want Max Rebo flower pots. I want Max Rebo cinder blocks. I want Max Rebo to officiate my wedding. Did you know if you really wanted to, Kalmata could do that for you? What's the word for it? I always forget. But like, right out of high school, they were like, yeah, I didn't have anything going on, so I just like got myself ordained. And I'm like, what the? Yeah, ordained. So if you really wanted to, you could hit Kalmata up and be like, hey, can you ordain my wedding? Kalmata is so cool, and I love them so much. When you love someone so much of the world gets brighter, because sometimes you'll find things in the littlest of moments that remind you of the person you love most. Like, I can be like, I want Max Rebo to ordain my wedding, and I'd be like, ooh, Kalmata. I want Kalmata and I to be ordained by Max Rebo. I want Max Rebo to marry my daughter. I want Max Rebo to hold me and say everything is going to be alright. I want to talk to Max Rebo about my problems. Tell him when things just aren't okay. Cry on his shoulder. Have him hand me a tissue and thank him. I want Max Rebo to drive me to Bixel Beach and buy me a Grand Slam breakfast, fried egg, smothered, covered, and doubled, bacon on the side. I want Max Rebo to hold my hair while I throw up. I want a Max Rebo GameCube. This is insane. Like, I don't know. Please don't take this the wrong way. I mean this in like the most appreciative way possible. But something does not surprise me to know that organically you were able to find something like this done. This is such a big, like, copy pasta potential. Honestly. Maximilian Max Rebo was a male Ortolan from Ordo and a popular Jews whaler. Sure was. Thank you for letting us know about this wonderful gem. I want Max Rebo to hold my hand as we walk through the Louvre. Oh, is he now? Yeah. Wasn't that like the actual story where George Lucas was like, I want there to be like the universe's own version of jazz in my Star Wars universe, except it can't be called jazz. I'll call it jizz. And the people who play in jizz bands are jizz whalers. The story is true. There needs to be, like... it's a new and excitingly different story. There needs to be, like, a alignment chart of, like, things that tick you off to Moonchild references. Like, lawful good would be Moonchild, just straight up. I think, like, lawful neutral would be Whoa-oh-oh-oh. Neutral good. I just said neutral good. One of them has to be no. Lawful evil is the new and excitingly different story. Absolutely. What's the difference between an EN VTuber and a VTuber? Yes. EN are English VTubers. Their primary language is English, and they are a VTuber. So they are under the entire VTuber umbrella. Like, if you saw someone with, like, ES VTuber, they might be Espanol. I've seen other ones with different language, like JP for Japanese. I think IN is Indonesian. That kind of thing. The power is neutral evil, I think. Yes, VTuber does stand for Esperanto. Alright, we're gonna look at CES 188. It's going to be tiny, and you're gonna like it.
Sample my sample cakes. 3 musketeers. Daffy, Ducky, Duck, and Igloo. No! 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 No!
Spell it. Beautiful. Thank you. I still want to do that, like, proper YouTube poop stream eventually, someday. I wanna get a nice collection of YTP for it. All right. Oh, you know what? No Fruitiger arrow yet, because I was going to do the Love Live hurdle. I haven't done it today, and I don't know if my audio is like connected to it. Let me play the first 1 second a few times to see if it picks up. Oh, it does. Also, I think that's like jellyfish. Oh, that's jellyfish. Jellyfish. It's gonna be so loud when I put jellyfish in here, but it's absolutely 100% jellyfish. Jellyfish. Oh, I didn't capture it. No, I don't have the right window up. No. Yeah, I got it. You got today's level 5 hurdle within 1 second. Yippee! Let me get a schnacko. Oh, you know, check this out. I got beans. All beans I'm kind of like okay over though. I got vanilla. I got tutti frutti. I got banana. I got espresso. Let me get a vanilla. How? One vanilla bean at your service. All right. I didn't do today's Parkle either. Critter hours. Parkle is the Disney park one that I do. What do we want to start with? Hi, Sierra. Yeah. Let's see. Rubs my greedy little paws together. Mouse. Get some vowels in there. E. I'm so bad at like Wordle style games where like you guess words specifically. Like some of them I'm fine. Like okay-ish. And some of them I'm so bad. So bad at them. Ugh. What about E, H, I, and K? Get some more letters. No! U? U and E? And it's not... Cause... Oh, look, there's no S. I was like, what can be a U? Like... U... Not UN. I was thinking under. Plunk. Not plunk. Ploof. Plur. No. No, it's not in the middle. Pulse. Not. Plot. Play. Oh, I don't have an A. Place? No A either. Chip and Dale. What's the hint? Park related. That narrows it down a lot. Thank you, Parkle. Dude, the other day I was just like not in the zone, and I had an L and a B, and I was like, what has an L and a B in it? Besides my good friend Love Break Dive. And it ended up being Basil of Baker Street. I'm like, I should have known that. I need to fix this. Oh, there we go. Now we have Yoshi and oh, it's Gin! Oh, it's Gin! Oh, hi Gin! Oh, it's so good to see you. I'm so happy. Yay! I've been here and there a little bit for a little while. Not too much though. Not as much as I'd like. Absolutely. Yeah, Riley introduced me to Dougal. I watched Dougal. Ah! And with the sub already. Wait, I'll give you a good dude. Yeah! Wonderful! Yeah, I'd like to stream more than I normally do now, but it's a little hard to swing. Hopefully, eventually, I will be in a place where I can stream consistently again. But until then, it's just gonna be a random, like, I will unearth myself from the sand and be like, okay, it's stream time. 100 bits! Jeez. Here, wait, hold on. I'll put the cheese on my forehead. I've been on the job hunt for like a couple of years at this point. Like even before I got laid off from the Villains Association.
Oh no, I'm being super cheesed. Oh, I'm super cheesed.
Cheesed to meet you.
That might be a little loud. Yeah.
It's not my organization. Oh, look at all these snacks. I want all the snacks. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I love the whipped cream right on top of my goggles. I love this bouncy sushi. The mate. Oh, yummy! You know what? In honor of like the snackathon going on stream, I will eat like many beans. I'll have like, oh, it's so much munchie. Oh, delicious.
Delicious. Oh, what? You know, Tutti Frutti and espresso jelly beans go together much better than you would expect, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, you're so good, actually. I like my weird flavor combos, so like, I'm not surprised that I like them as much as I do. Yippee! Thank you so much for the bits and all the stickers again. That was awesome. Yeah. All right. I am refueled. Oh, you know what? I'll be extra refueled. Hold on. It's not Pepsi. I'm sorry, Magalore, for melatonin. I'm sorry, melatonin. But this is sparkling water. Grand Theft Auto Gotcha? Is there a GTA Gotcha game? That's funny. Okay. I only have E and U. It's called NTE. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper would be quite lovely, to be honest. I'm not even much of a Dr. Pepper person, but like I could use like a smooth Dr. Pep. I think that'd be quite lovely. Look at all these letters I have to work with. The like E and U are my only vowels. Dundee. Dundee? No. I think that's 2 N's. Frundle. No. Frund. Park related. Bulge. Bulge. Oh! Okay. If you don't like Dr. Pepper, you should try again. Yeah. I saw an ad for Neverness to Everness with a song from it in the ad. The song wasn't half bad. I'm kind of impressed with all these gotchas getting really good like vocal themes and that kind of thing. I don't think it's my kind of game, but like tune's pretty good. Now, ooh, speaking of, you know, I'm kind of waiting for the Hololive game to come out. Hololive Dreams. That's gonna be a new rhythm game. Gonna have really good music in it. Very excited for that one. Fansville by Dr. Pepper. Hollow Village looks interesting. I might need to see a stream or two, see if I want to play it or not. Yeah, no. it is like a Hololive Animal Crossing, isn't it? Like, normally I am all about video games where I can farm. I love a game where I can farm in it. But I might need to, like, check it out a little bit before I decide whether that's something I want to play on my own time or not. Because, like, the thing about Hollow Dreams is, like, assumedly it's going to be free, and also I think that would be a good stream game. if I got Hollow Village, like that would just be like a on Demi's own time kind of game. You know. Diameter Lupin Tycoon game. I still need to makes me think of Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I still gotta play RTC. No, real Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yes. Whoa. Do no. Do der we Durfee. Um. Zurge. No. I think it's just Zerg. Oh, wait. Judge? Not Judge. Oh, guys, I'm gonna lose this one. I stink. I'm so bad. No Buzz Lightyear. I am your father. Oh, it's not Fudge. Oh, definitely not Fudge. Could be a Q-U word? Oh! Oh! Kuma! Kuma, I think you got it. I think you got it. Oh! Oh! You saved my butt, Kuma! Wow! Yeah, see, look at how many, like, just, like, in the last row. Also, I was hoping there'd be a refresh on the Love Live Guess the Album. But it was just like a little sliver of Chica. And I was like, I saw Chica. And I was like, which ones have Chica right in the middle? Oh, Yume Kataru. And I got it in one. Amazing. British ass terminology. Oh, let me get you a pet. Yippee. I'll make the pet bigger for every redeem. There we go. It's a pretty big one this time. All right. So, boop. I have with me. Let me get the Frigga arrow back. I have Time Guesser. I got Food Guesser, which I swear I touched. We'll try a Scrandle this time. I know Scrandle is more of Lex's thing, but we can do a Scrandle. We can scram. And then I was gonna do Gamedle. I was gonna do the whole dailies. And actually, we can probably knock out Rule 34 pretty fast if we do like the daily challenge. About Hollow Earth? I've been meaning to check it out because I actually don't know too much about Hollow Earth. But it sounds cool for sure. Okay. All right. So I feel like this first matchup I think this is like Double Bluff versus Double Bluff. Because on the one hand, I don't think Danganronpa is very popular Rule 34 wise, but it's got the big booby character. Versus a franchise that has a lot of porn, but it's Bastion. Honestly, I'm kinda leaning to Owari. Cause like Overwatch, I feel like despite having a lot of porn, it's mostly of just the women and not so much anyone else. Especially not like the robot. You know. Let's do Akane. Only 304? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I would have not expected like that little for Bastion. Like maybe in like the 500 to 800, like low but not crazy. I admittedly don't know a whole lot of like the last 3/4 of Danganronpa 2. Like I know the first like quarter of it very well, and the rest is kind of like I don't know. Yeah, no, I think like Gwen Tennyson is like carrying the Ben 10 franchise. Does Ben's alien forms count? That's a good question. Let me check. No, I'm not gonna check. That. Okay, I have to ask because I'm curious. Because I don't know this. Is there a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's Rule 34? Like, in general? Like, I know pretty much anything that is popular will get porn made out of it. But is there, like, a market? Yes, and OFC. I guess that answers that question. Especially Chica. FNAF raised a generation of furries. That's a strong... That's some big words, to be honest. Like, I declined to comment. See for yourself. When I think of mediums and pieces of art that get like that like the defining like this made people into furries, I think of things like Sonic. I think of things like old Disney movies. I think of things like Star Fox. If FNAF is one of those things for sure, then I'm expecting like the leading lady of that group to have a lot. And even though I know that there is a specific kind of crowd for a specific kind of flavor of Ben 10, I'm going to go with Chica. What do you mean? 27,000? Hello? That is a lot for Chica, though. That's kind of like what I was expecting. Damn, okay. That's time to investigate. 7 Deadly Sins franchise or Shauna singular from Pokemon? I don't feel like Shauna is particularly popular as like a character in Pokemon, to be honest. Gin, I've got news for you. I don't know anything about 7 Deadly Sins, but I know people who like it, and I know it is a franchise with a lot of cute anime girls in it. This may be a weird pick, but honestly, I am going to pick 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Satoru Gojo or Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh no, it is 100% like Splatoon the franchise. Absolutely, like that's no question. There is so much you can do with all the characters of Splatoon. See, like, no contest. That's even bigger than the the Ben 10. Pancham. Oh, it's Matsuri. Speaking of Hololive, let me have a sip of my sparkling water. I think. So, my big thing about VTubers and especially Hololivers, even though some characters have designs that really lend itself to the medium, and how some of the girls really want to see stuff of themselves and others, I feel like holo artists keep it pretty clean most of the time. So I feel like there's probably not going to be a whole lot of any particular Hololive VTuber. That said, they keep it clean on Twitter. I mean, they keep it pretty clean on Pixip too, from what I understand. I think there's probably more of Matsuri than of like Pancham by itself. I'm expecting both of these numbers to be very low though. Hey, see, ooh, yeah, 469 versus 776. D&D. How do you make porn of D&D without it just being like, these are my OCs? Well, I guess there's like canon characters to like modules and that kind of thing. I guess? Question mark? Monster Girls. That too. Where she monster girls. Monster. Oh, sickly, I got so happy seeing like the Monster Girls album in your little song collection going on. I was like, oh, I love the Monster Girls album. Also, like, I'm thinking I was thinking about that whole album, and I'm like, man, I'm Still and Queendom are such strong solos to like start out with for any Love Live character, let alone these two. But also it's got Aoi Kanaria, and that's still my favorite Shio Riko solo, to be honest. I think her song from movie 2 was pretty good, but like maybe like a lukewarm second after Aoi Kanaria. I can tell you from a former Mortal Kombat fan that Sony isn't that popular. I was thinking of that. Like, for as vague as D&D Rule 34 can be, I don't think Mortal Kombat in general strikes me as something very popular to make porn of. TBH. Plus, I know people that play D&D love to get Rule 34 made for their characters. So, like, it's definitely like a clear winner from the two, but not one you would expect, I think. I love the whimsy of Concentrate, but also all Sphere solos are super good. What was the B-side of her September album? I think both of her September songs were great, but like Yoin, yeah, that one's pretty good. I think both of them are pretty good, but like Yoin's great. Shall Tear Blood Fallen? Excuse me? From Overlord. She is so cute, actually. I like her fun little dress and her fun little umbrella. Versus Burkest. I know nothing about both of these franchises, and they're both anime girls, so I'm purely going off of this like vibes based. But I think like this cute kind of like doll girl strikes me as more popular to make Rule 34 of than like any kind of Fate character, to be honest. I would put money on Fate because of Gotcha. I must choose what my heart is telling me, and it is Shall Tear Blood Fallen. 160. Damn, that's lower than Pancham. How can wait? Is that's lower than Pancham, right? Yeah. How do you have less porn than Pancham? Fate has no brand awareness. I went to Discord to like check for the GIF to see if Gin sent it to me, and I have so many DMs right now. I am so scared. I'm so glad I am streaming and not in bed trying to relax and looking at Discord. Let me continue. No, it won't let me continue. Hold on. I might need to refresh. Chara Rengoku Kyojuro? Ha. So, I know there's a lot of Rule 34 of Undertale. That said, there's a lot of people that love Demon Slayer. I don't know how popular either of these characters are in their respective fandoms, let alone with their pants off. So, like, huh. Oh, hello, Bone. Fancy seeing you here. How you doing, homie? I am Rule 34-ling right now. Who up fordling their shit? For real. Rengoku was absolutely beloved. Okay. Like, I think, to my knowledge, Chara has people that would defend them for surezies. But I don't know if people want to see their butt, you know. But that is true. Like, see, maybe this might be recency bias, but I feel like there's a lot more 34 of Deltarune more than Undertale, but that's purely on like a guess. Outside of like one specific character that I personally like, I can't real well I was gonna say that, like, you know, I've seen stuff of Papyrus before, but outside of that, it's like I'm not really too fussed about seeing anyone else from Undertale with their butt out. But I was like, oh yeah, people really like Toriel, don't they? And Sans. Sometimes when Rule 34 comes up, I visit R34 and it's always a bad time. Okay, I think purely on like a character versus character basis, purely on vibes, I'm gonna go with Rengoku. What do you mean 6,000? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's more than Pan-chan. Didn't we see Kaba last time we did Rule 34? No, I think Chara is like... No, you're right. Well, okay. I have a confession. I myself have not played Undertale. I've seen lots of people play it. But all that to say, I forgot a lot of the lore. But I mean, like... Yes, but no. Yeah, that makes sense. For sure. This character is so cute. Is she like a little harpy? And she's got happy on her tank top. What's that thing that Rika has on her shirt? Hold on. I'm bringing up another browser so I can look. Rika Seto D4DJ. She's a snow harpy, but she's a bitch. Excellent. Even better. There's a character from D4DJ that I'm quite smitten with. It's kind of got the same vibe where she's got like a fun little shirt with like text on it. I think it's like hooray. It is hooray. Okay. I feel like, yeah, there you are. I was thinking of this picture and like this shirt where she's got hooray written right on the titty. That's what that reminded me of. Also, I love Rika so much. Although, okay, I love Rika so much, but I feel like some of her cards are absolutely like I should and probably could not show them on Twitch. One of them in particular is extremely booby. Very booby. Shout out to Misaki, who's consistently wears tops with the word funny on it. I love her funny shirts. Those make me so happy. I swear last time we did Kaba, it was pretty low. So I kind of want to say Monet specifically, because like she's a mean girl in a very popular show. Pitting like One Piece and Dragon Ball characters together is nasty though. Like, are you kidding me, Rule 34? Fun fact. Apparently, like how in the US people love to wear shirts with random Asian symbols on them, Asians, specifically the Japanese, love to wear shirts with English words on them. Yes, same with tattoos. You know how like some people in like North America will get like tattoos of like Chinese characters and it ends up being like sweet and sour pork or something like that. I've seen some like instances of like tattooage that's kind of like the same thing but in English from non-English speakers, and it's very funny and I love that. Big booby girl has more universal appeal than small guy. That too. Oh, okay. Kaba putting up a fight. I see. Johnny Bravo! Oh, Monet's just too small of a character. That could be. That would make sense. Strike the Blood. I have never heard of that. I have heard of Johnny Bravo. You want to know something wacky and wild? I feel like there is a not insignificant amount of Johnny Bravo Rule 34, specifically based on two things. One, I feel like people might be really into Johnny's mom. Like, this is purely on guesses. But I feel like people would be really into Johnny's mom, because I know people who like to draw Western cartoons love the moms. But also, I feel like there might be a lot of Johnny Bravo and Samurai Jack, actually. He got that clownacy. Johnny Bravo is canonically a member of the Mile High Club and a member of the Big Top. Also, some of the girls that Johnny meets. Remember when, like, he dated a whole ass deer? Like, not even like an anthro deer, just like a cute deer girl that knew how to drive and could talk. I love that one. The laundromat short with Samurai Jack had insurmountable impact on the gay bar artists. See? I'm kind of thinking that. I'm kind of going with Johnny Bravo. That is not insignificant. I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time, I'm kind of impressed too. I'm going to do something very important for scientific research. I'm going to make my window super tiny, so in case an accident happens, no one can see. And I am going to mute the tab. J-O-H. Johnny Bravo. Oh, Johnny and Velma too. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. See, there's a lot of Velma fans, so it makes sense that there'd be like Johnny and Velma. Definitely his mom, for sure. Definitely Jack, for sure. I'm kind of surprised that there's so much solo Johnny as there is. Okay, let me get out of here before something bad happens. Let me close Rika before something bad happens too. Even though I love Rika Seto so much. Okay. 7 out of 10. 3 out of 10. Let me have some of my sparkling water. Yummy. I will do my best to be straight up and not shrimp during stream, but I will say it is a little more stress on my bunny buns, and my bunny buns are a little sore from physical therapy today. I got put through the ringer today at physical therapy. I was doing one of the exercises and I was taking a break, and the main physical therapist was like, "You doing okay?" And I was like, "I think so." And she kind of looked at one of her tech and was like, "Hey, can you check Demi's blood pressure?" And it was apparently like kind of high. So part of my routine today was just taking a couple minutes to like do deep breaths and lower my blood pressure. All right, let's do Time Guesser next. Do some Time Guesser. You know, I gotta say, I was doing Time Guesser daily for a while, but the weekend that I saw Papa Bun, I broke my streak of doing it daily. I haven't played it in a little while. So, let's get back in there and kick some butt, huh? USSR is the shock brigade of the world proletariat. So this is definitely like, whoa, is that Chinese? Chinese. There's signs in Cyrillic. Okay, so there's banners in Cyrillic and signs in English, and what I am like a 99.99% sure is Chinese. Yeah, no, this has to be like the 60s or 70s. I'm thinking like Cold War. This is straight up USSR. 35 would have to be before World War II. What? I keep looking at this. What is this going on here? It kind of looks like a horse, weirdly enough. Are people bringing like horse banners to their USSR rally? Yet. Color became oh, that's true. That's true. I don't know. Sometimes we get like black and white pictures all the way up until like the 80s for Time Guesser. Wasn't the horse representative of the working class? It could be. It could be. So even though there's a lot of languages present here, I kind of want to say this may be like Russia itself, or one of like a Belarus or a Ukraine, if it's got Cyrillic on like a big building. This looks like a Marx, like a Karl C. Marx. And if my assumption that Karl Marx is what that silhouette is, it would have been something around the time where his theories of socialism were really popular. So that would have to be like right after World War II, like hot into the Cold War, if I'm not mistaken. The comedian. Yeah, people loved Groucho Marx. I saw a post on Blue Sky the other day that was like, what if Columbo reincarnated like the Doctor Who doctors and had like fan casting of different like reincarnations of Columbo, and like the very first one was Groucho Marx. And I'm like, Groucho Marx as Columbo is such a weird pull, but I can see it so clearly in my brain, and I love that. I'm trying to see if I recognize any of like these buildings or the architecture style. I kind of want to say it's Russia, like Russia, purely based on the architecture. I might. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. Where's the red square? I think it's like down here. I need this. There was a different Time Guesser picture that showed me a mall / train station, I think, but definitely a mall for sure, that used to be really hip-hop happening back in the olden days, and still kind of like a really like expensive fancy mall to this day. It's called the GUM. I think it's here. I think this is straight up the red square. But I was thinking about it because this building kind of reminds me of the exterior of the GUM. Because I looked it up because I was like, wait, there's a cool Russian mall. And then I went to look it up and it was really cool, but also was like super expensive. Isn't that a Kremlin right next to the... Yes, right there. A Moscow Kremlin and the Kremlin Arsenal. Now we just need the time. I want to say 56. Like definitely past World War II. Not quite into like space race 60s, 70s. Not quite yet. 31 before World War II? I can't believe you were right, Yin, and I didn't believe you. I didn't trust you. What the? Oh, look at that bang on bonus for location though. I had to go looking for it. I should have known Columbus Screenshots would have reposted this. Yeah. Yes. See, the ones that really get me: Groucho Marx, Eugene Levy, I think his name is. Like, that's a great pull for a Columbo. And Jason Alexander. I would love to see Jason Alexander in like a Columbo style role. That would be so cool. You kidding me? Anyway, I love this post. This post is so good. I was looking into GeoGuessr for this stream, and I was like, I really want to do it, but also like I tried to figure out how to play, and it was like, oh, upgrade to our upgrade system and you'll get to play the game. And I was like, I'm not gonna pay you to play a game that I'm gonna play maybe like twice on stream and never again. You kidding me? Jason decided to do Rocky and Bullwinkle as Boris and was never heard from again. Oh, what's going on here? Kind of looks like a cemetery a little bit. It's like a little doghouse here. I wanted to love the 13th Columbo, but I wouldn't watch the second season after she did the AI stuff. No. No. That's Buckingham? Is this Buckingham Palace for real? And not for play? I wonder what all these people are. I like this guy's cap. So there's like military people kind of scattered around here. And all these like fashion sensibilities really say to me like 40s, like 40s or 50s. So I think I'm gonna like mark like 40. I feel strongly about 48. Back when everyone wore like suits and nice hats everywhere, you know? I'm sorry, I don't have a photogenic memory of Buckingham Palace. If I did, this would be... If I did, this would be like my Slumdog Millionaire moment, and I would have gotten super crazy pointage. But unfortunately, I do not. this little house is. I think that's just like a sign or a decoration. There's lights up there. It's really hard to tell. See, if it's not Buckingham Palace, I also kind of want to say it could be like St. Petersburg, because I know St. Petersburg Palace has like no wait, where's the big palace in Russia? I think I might be getting my history via Don Bluth's hit animated movie Anastasia mixed up. The Tetris building. Oh, it's a Buckingham 100%. I'm gonna steal your answer again, but just know we don't do cheating on stream for time guesser. The Anastasia Palace is in Petersburg. Okay, that's what I thought. I can't believe Vegan Nara's a big cheater McCheat Pants, a time guesser. Wow. Who's the one with the time machine? Where is Buckingham? Marble Arch. St. Paul's Cathedral. London Eye. Piccadilly Circus. Buckingham Palace. There we go. So it might be like here. It's right outside the gate. Oh, I found out something interesting by watching Tomodachi Life of all things. So Big Ben isn't the name of like the whole building. It's just the bell, which I did not know. What was the name of the building itself? Big Ben is the nickname of the Great Bell in the Great Clock of Westminster. Yeah, that was it. Originally named Clock Tower, the structure was renamed the Elizabeth Tower in 2012. Yeah. So, like, Big Ben is not the tower itself, it's just the bell. Which I did not know, and I love learning new faxes. Okay. I feel confident in 48. I'm gonna smack it. Oh! 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 I have never gotten a perfect score in Time Guesser before. 5K out of 5K on both categories? Whoa! That's amazing! Oh, I'm a jubilant crowd gathered outside the gates of Buckingham on the night of the official announcement of the birth of Prince Charles, Queen Elizabeth's first baby, who would later become the King of the United Kingdom and 14 other Commonwealth countries in 2022. Cool. I am Homura Akemi. Finally. My favorite Big Ben fact is since the bongs of the bell are transmitted on the radio and the microphone is at the top of the tower, you're standing at the base of the tower and listening to the radio, you'll hear the bongs first on the radio before the actual sound waves. That's cool. Whoa. Oh, that's a really fun fact, actually. That's some geeky technical stuff that I quite enjoy. Go to you. Wild Tracks. The Queen's Gallery. You couldn't have stopped the assassination of Gandhi. Have you seen UHF? Gandhi can stick up for himself. I'll have you know. Visual threat. Rembrandt Plin. Fackel. Stine Dukerji. Fackel and defackel. Absolutely in love with Fackel. I know if I search up Fackel, I'm gonna spoil myself. But after I find out where this is, I'm gonna find out what that is. I'm like 80% sure this is like the Netherlands in some shape or form. Because like, oh, okay, no. Confidently, I know this is the Netherlands. Because I was gonna say, the language feels like Dutch, but also you got people on bikes. This is 100% the Netherlands. Basically, if I see any kind of language that makes me laugh and looks absolutely ridiculous, I'm like, oh, it's Dutch. Rembrandt. Oh, you know what? I think this is actually Amsterdam. Because there's Rembrandt House, if I'm not mistaken. There's Van Gogh Museum. There's the Anne Frank House. Rembrandt House Museum. So it's somewhere like here. If it is not in like this exact square, I will eat my shorts. I'm gonna put it like here. And this picture does look kind of old. I want to say this might be post-war. I think because during World War II, the Netherlands was occupied, but also very quick to get all the occupation shit out as soon as the war was over. So maybe like 50? I'll do 50. Why did we stop using cool fonts on street signs? Honestly. Like, I feel like part of it was like, oh, well, if you're driving, then you can't read the signs as easily. But also, there could be signs specifically made for the streetwalkers and people on bikes and stuff, you know? we did also stop making cool street lights too. I agree. Okay. Oh, ooh, oh! I got the year spot on too. Oh my gosh, this might be like my best time guess around ever. As long as I don't goof up like these last two, I'm gonna like absolutely nail this like 5 rounds. Police officers directing traffic at the Muntplein intersection in Amsterdam of April 1950, standing beneath a decommissioned manual signaling system that had been replaced by automatic traffic lights 2 months prior. So this is like right when they got the cool old lights. Where in time is Carmen Sandiego? I would love to play one of the Carmen Sandiego games, actually. Because, like, I don't know if I gave this impression or not, but I really like my world geography. So I've been wanting to play, like, old CD-ROM games for a while now. I have been sitting on my childhood goat, the living books, Green Eggs and Ham, for like a long time now. I need to show you all how good I am at the matching game in the kitchen in Living Books, Green Eggs and Ham. Land, man's, bam. Bing and Grundles. Porcelain's fabric. Oh, they got like an 8E in there. Porcelain fabric. This also might be in the Netherlands. Look at all these bikes. Landsman bonkin. Oh, this is absolutely into the Netherlands again. Honestly, like I said, like I will see some goofy language and like tons of bikes in the picture. I'm like, yep, that's the Netherlands. I remember a CD-ROM of the Little Critters Living Books. Little Critters. Vent. Go. I like this whole, like, stereotypical doctor just standing here. Us being in the Netherlands right now reminds me of a Dutch horror movie I used to watch when I was younger. It was about a killer elevator called The Lift. There's so much like fun and goofy art in the Netherlands that I quite enjoy, I must say. They have a whimsy and a playfulness to it that really makes me happy. Like, bye, Nappy. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a good sleep. The whole reason I started learning Dutch in the first place is because I wanted to learn the language to eventually someday go to Efteling, which is like one of like the best theme parks in the whole world, and they have a garden there, that's like, so Efteling is kind of like fantasy themed. It's like fantasy and fairy tale themed. And they have a garden that has a lot of like dioramas and stuff. And some of them are like very corny goofball in like a really charming kind of way. I'm not as confident that this is the Netherlands as I was with the last one. Oh, I was gonna search up Faken. The Fakkel. The Fakkel. Welcome, be Zwembad de Fakkel. If you all saw like years ago when I did that stream with good friend Goliath VT, apparently my Dutch pronunciation is like dog shit. So I need to get better at my Dutch pronunciation, but I feel like I can read Dutch particularly okay. So I'm at... Oh, I can just like show you guys the Fakkel. Welcome to the website of Zwembad de Fakkel. Babies taught 1 jar. Gratis me morgen? Is this like a bank? Or like a loan service? Translate. Oh, it's a swimming pool! Okay. It's a swimming pool of Fakkel. It's May holiday. Come and swim with the whole family. Family swimming, especially for families. Did you know babies up to 1 year can come in for free? Nice. Okay. The Fakkel was a swimming pool. See, I feel like... Wait. There's a flag wrapped up here. It's got a tiny little crown on it. Do we have any crown heads in chat? Y'all recognize what crown this is supposed to be? See, the only thing that's keeping me from really like 100% nailing this down as Dutch is the AE, because I don't think Dutch uses AE. Kuma's crown head. Yes. Do you recognize this tiny little crown? Probably not. But if you know, you know. It could be Germany, actually. Being in... Oh, wait. Wait, no. You know what this is? This is Norway. This is Norway. Where's Norway? There you are. Honestly, I see like the crossed out O and it gives me vibes of Norway. I think it's because I'm thinking of Oslo. I think Oslo has the crossed out O. but I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna say it's Oslo, like vague Oslo area. How time-wise? I'm looking at the bikes, seeing like what kind of bike quality they got. I think this might be 40s too. Not 42. Maybe 42. Maybe like 46, 45? 45. I'll do 45. 67 in Copenhagen. A street scene in Copenhagen during the mid-60s. Dang, they were dressing sharp in the 60s. Wow. What is going on here? 1-800 Jeffers. Louisiana machine. 3 locations. They are all in Louisiana. Thankfully, I know where Louisiana is. It looks like a shoe. Pat's Home Center. Wait, if they got 3 locations, why does it say 6 right here? Much to think about. So it looks like some kind of like rodeo or like bull showing show. Oh, sponsor slot. Oh, I see like 7 and 8. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It looks kinda recent. Like, I'm assuming these are like rodeo clowns. Just, you know, kinda like brightly colored, that kind of thing. I'm trying to see if there's any thing that can really clue me into a date. Bull balls. Gold Coast. I'm trying to look at like picture quality too, and the quality is not bad. Rocky Mountain oysters. I was telling Kalmata, like, no, I was telling my dad. I was telling my dad about foodstuffs and how so Papa Bun told me that Sister Bun got her fiance a bunch of like weird jerky, like gator jerky, ostrich jerky, all kinds of weird stuff. And I was telling Papa Bun that, like, as long as it doesn't make me sick allergy wise, I will try anything. So like, as long as it didn't make me sick, I would try something weird like the the Rocky Mountain oysters, to be honest. I would try what's it called? The sour toe cocktail. The one that has like a real toe in it. Like, I would try that for sure. Probably be gross, but I'd try it. Anyway, I think if this is Louisiana, Shepherd's Equine. Are there any like big places for rodeo? Something strikes me as like Baton Rouge being like the place over New Orleans for like a rodeo. I'll put it like here in Marydale, right off the freeway. Mid-city. And I'll make the date definitely past like the 2000s for sure. Maybe like 2008? We'll give that a try. Oh, I got the time perfect again. Oh, my brain is so meaty and juicy. Ooh. Oh, I rule. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Inmates competing in the convict poker during the Angola Prison Rodeo at the Louisiana State Penitentiary. In the event, inmates sit on a table in the middle of the arena playing poker while bulls released. The last person to remain seated wins a cash prize. The bull's not attacked or harmed by participants in any way. That's funny. That's really fun, actually. That sounds like a good time. Ugh. I'm kind of surprised I got as close as I did too, for just kind of like guessing. What do you mean 38? I swear I got like way higher than that. Oh man, I think like getting the years off on 1 and 4 really like goofed my score up a bit. Damn. That's crazy. Anyway, how about we do a little scran? A little scrandle. I've been wanting to like get Lex on my stream to do these kinds of things, and I wanted to like scran with them on one of my streams. But like trying to get Lex to be on one of my streams is like pulling teeth. Like I will drop everything to stream with them, and it's like I get it's like 4 or 5 in the morning for them when I stream, but they're also up super late anyway. All this to say that Lex Temporis hates my hole, even though I love them so much. So, what we got? Brodye Kip Croquant with party sauce. With party sauce? I don't see any sauce, but it looks like Brodye is bread. So it's like bread, and I'm assuming this is like a fish. And cheeseburger with pickles, or I guess 1 pickle, exactly 1, right in the middle, with wavy fries, Coke Zero, and Smart Water. That's a lot of money. 21 pounds for 2 drinks and a small little sandwich and a morsel of fries. Plus, like, this sandwich looks so nice. Like, I don't know what this is, but it's like golden and crispy. Kidding me? I'm gonna pick this one. Aight. Now we're in the real stuff. Burger, £5.80, with like the saddest meat imaginable and the saddest amount of ketchup possible. Curry chips. You know, for like 20 pence more, get like fries with curry on them. And I love curry. I think I'm gonna go with the curry chips, to be honest. Parmo covered chips. The chicken bechamel sauce, cheddar cheese on chips for £5.95 versus burger. I do like this bread. This is a nice looking bread. Oh. Plus, I do like whatever this pink sauce is. I'm quite a fan of this pink sauce. I gotta go with the chips though. Very chip heavy. What is this guy? He's got like a what are they called in the idol otaku spheres? Not the happy, but like the character slash group themed like neck towels. I think they're just neck towels. He's got like one of those on. Cheesa. That's a nice looking cheesa for being like at a sports area. Versus fried fish with prawn crackers for £5. Honestly, Lex has this mentality when doing Scrandal. And like, it makes sense because they're also from the UK. But they play to win. They're like, I know what good Scran is because I'm from the UK. And something needs to fit the definition of a Scran, or else I'm not gonna pick it. And Lex has a mushy peas and pie bias. No, like, I don't blame them. Because, again, they're from the UK. They've seen the ground zero of this kind of thing. Whereas I play these kinds of games, and I'm like, fuck you, my food opinions are correct. So, if you don't know, if you don't meet my standards of delicious food, then I'm not gonna pick it. And even though I do like these fried fish with prawn crackers, I think I will have to go with this giant cheese pizza. The people are wrong, not Demi. 4-piece chicken finger and hot dog with a Modelo versus Parmo in a bun. Just like sad boilered cheese between 2 slices of bread. But you get the 4-piece chicken and the fries and the hot dog. Oh, that's a lot though. That's £30 versus 5. Honestly, for the price point, it has to be this one. Parmo as in chicken and pork with cheese. Oh, okay. Famous award-winning Turner's pie with chips Look at this cute little pie. For £7. Pando sandwich. Steak in breadcrumb. Oh, that's like a whole steak between tiny bread. I was like, what am I looking at here? Oh, I've received a text from Papa Bun. I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, oh, what is this sudden noise? But no, it's Papa Bun. What is Papa Bun doing up so late? I know it's the weekend, but like the thing about Papa Bun is that he's very old and he's already at that age where he's like, I just got off of work, I'm gonna chill out at home, and he'll be like asleep on the couch at like 3 p.m. Like legitimately, I was in like a text chat with him. Like we were just kind of shooting the shit, and like I get a text back 2 hours later being like, yeah, oops, I fell asleep on the couch. The concept of wrapping the parmo around the bread rather than the other way around. Honestly, that's a big slab of meat for such a little price. It's only £2.50. Oh, but it is the famous award-winning Turner pie. I might pick the Turner pie. Pork rib burger, £6. Meat and potato pie for £5. Meat and potato. I love meat and potato. Also, just like look at the sad meat on like these sad pieces of bread. You kidding me? Yeah. I've been trying to chew on my toothpick and talk at the same time. I will choose meat and potato pie though. Cheesy chips. Looks like white cheese and then shredded cheese. Pretty good. I was muted. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was like, these are both really good looking. They're pretty close in price too, only like 30 pence difference. And I was gonna be like, that's some like really nice looking pita wrap for the price point, but also there's like a lot of like, there's a lot going on this side. I do like pita though. I go with the pita. It's got like some kind of white sauce in there. Pie, peas, and gravy for an unknown price versus hot beef for unknown price. Hot beef is such a good like online handle name. Like if I didn't already have my own online handle name, I would name myself Hot Beef. Yeah, no, I was looking at all this food being like, I have like a frozen meal in the freezer that I can eat after this. Yum yum. I don't like the beef though. And I do like peas. I would have the mushy peas and the pie. Chicken curry with rice for 4 pounds versus plant-based shawarma. You got the shawarma sushi. I do like that curry though. Oh, but I love plant-based stuff. I don't think it's in the spirit of Scran, but I would pick the shawarma. Simply unacceptable Scranner. Look how bad I am at Scran. It is the Scranners who are wrong. I know my foodstuffs. I have impeccable taste. And speaking of my impeccable taste, we're gonna do the same thing, except like worldwide. We're gonna do the food guesser plate off. Oh, look at these guys! Look at these cute little guys! What is this? Begin by sauteing cuttlefish and prawn. It's got cuttlefish in it. I didn't know you can eat cuttlefish. Cook pepper, garlic, tomato until softened. Add short, thin noodles, coating them in the mixture. Pour in fish stock and saffron. Bring to a simmer. Return the seafood, arranging it on top. Cook until noodles absorb the liquid and become tender. Serve with a dollop of aioli. Yummy! It does kind of look like paella. What is this? Capellini. This involves grating and draining potatoes, then combining the mixture with a bit of raw potato starch. Create balls of the mixture and stuff them with ground meat or cheese. So it's kind of like a hash brown, or like a ball of meat and potato. Boil the filled potato balls until they float, indicating they're cooked. Serve the dish with a creamy mushroom sauce or sauteed onions. I know this one probably has a lot of presentation points, especially if you got whole little guys there. But like, I love the idea of like meat-filled potato balls covered in mushroom sauce. They're pretty close. Ooh, what? Hell, paneer. This is a delightful cheese delicacy, crafted by stretching and kneading curd into thin strands, resembling a dense stringy texture. So it's like fancy string cheese, essentially. Seasoned with salt for added flavor. The cheese is traditionally wound into spirals or small balls, and it's enjoyed as a snack or part of an appetizer. This is small balls of cheese curd cook them in boiling water. In another pot, simmer milk until it reduces and thickens. Add saffron and cardamom for flavor. Gently place the cheese curd balls in the thickened milk and let them absorb the flavor. Garnish with nuts and serve either warm or chilled. I gotta go with the fancy string cheese, to be honest. Boar Wars! Look at this, like, trapped meat. I can listen to you for hours talking about food. I can listen to me for hours talking about food, to be honest. I love food so much. Yeah, honestly, Kuma, if Lex won't scran with me, you should come scran with me sometime. I think that's ice cream and not spaghetti. It does look like this is some kind of like strawberry or perhaps a raspberry sauce. It's a delightful dessert that creatively resembles a plate of spaghetti. Vanilla ice cream is pressed through a potato ricer for noodle-like strands, then topped with a sweet strawberry sauce resembling tomato sauce. Finely grated white chocolate or coconut, often made with Parmesan cheese, and sometimes a dusting of nuts is added to complete this playful and delicious culinary illusion. So it's like straight up like a dessert that's meant to look like spaghetti. That's so cute. What's this meat? What is this trapped meat? Type of sausage made primarily from coarsely minced beef, often mixed with pork, lamb, or goat, and spices like coriander, black pepper, nutmeg, cloves, and allspice. It's typically spiral shaped and grilled or barbecued. Known for its rich, savory flavor, this dish is a popular choice for gatherings and outdoor cooking. I gotta go with the cute dessert spaghetti, to be honest. Rocky Road! Alright. See, I'm familiar with Rocky Road being an ice cream flavor. But I'm kind of curious what, like, Australian Rocky Road is. It's a confectionery treat consisting of chocolate, marshmallow, and nuts, often including additional ingredients like dried fruit or coconut for extra texture and flavor. The mixture is melted together, then set to cool and harden, creating a sweet, crunchy, and chewy combination. Presented in sliceable chunks or bars, this dish is a popular choice for celebrations and indulgent snacking. Yummy! Yeah, like marshmallow, chocolate, and cherry together, I would vibe with that hard. Speaking of the vibe, like, you got meat and fries and fried egg. That looks delicious. Lomo a lo pobre. This dish is a hearty, comforting meal typically comprising of a juicy beef steak topped with fried eggs, often accompanied by fried potatoes and sauteed onions. The ensemble may include a serving of rice for added sustenance. Oh, I have a feeling that the Rocky Road is going to win, because I know that Food Yes or Played Off has a dessert bias. But I don't know, even though I wouldn't eat the beef, this does look really, really good. Honey garlic wings! Yum! Succulent chicken wings glazed with a delectable sauce of honey, garlic, and soy sauce. The wings are crispy on the outside while remaining juicy inside, offering a perfect balance of sweet and savory flavors, often garnished with sesame seeds and green onion. Yum! Now what's this? A la Marshall? Perhaps? This dish is a classic culinary preparation featuring tender cuts of meat and poultry. is coated with a mixture of egg yolk and seasoned breadcrumbs, creating a crunchy exterior and being fried or sauteed. Often garnished with herbs and accompanied by a rich sauce. It's renowned for its delicate balance of textures and flavors. So it's just like a really fancy version of like a fried chicken or like a breaded cutlet. Which, don't get me wrong, I do like me like a breaded cutlet. Especially if you got like a cutlet and you got it with like some curry or some rice. That's delicious. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, these are both really, really good, but like, also, I just love chicken and I love honey garlic. I remember, like, the one time I had my first edible. Once it kicked in and I got the munchies, I really wanted to make honey garlic chicken. And I did, and it was really, really tasty. There's not much else to that story. It's just like, I got high and I made honey garlic chicken. That's a really cute looking cake. I want to see about this cake. It's a decadent dessert featuring layers of rich chocolate sponge cake interspersed with whipped cream. Chocolate glaze topping adds an extra layer of indulgence, while the hint of rum or cherry syrup uses the cake with a delightful flavor, often served with a generous portion of powdered sugar on top. And then this one. Start by placing a slice of rye bread on a plate, spread with butter and topped with a piece of smoked herring. Yummy! Add finely chopped chives, thinly sliced red onion rings, and radish slices. Finish with a raw egg placed in the center. Serve immediately. Can I say, to be honest, after having had like a smoked salmon recently, like, I don't know. I know smoked is a popular way to serve your fish. I think it's like a solid like 6 out of 10. It's just like a bump over being aggressively average. That cake do be looking like it's filled with whipped cream though, and I love whipped cream. What are these little eggs? Looks like little eggs or little rocks. Ooh, that looks like some kind of like cheesy bake of some sort. Let's read about this cheesy bake first. This dish involves thinly slicing potatoes and layering them with sauteed onions and lardons, or bacon pieces in a baking dish. Generous amount of creamy reblochon cheese is then placed on top. Pour in some white wine, season with salt and pepper, and bake until the cheese is melted and bubbly and the potatoes are tender. Yummy! And then this one. This dish is a traditional delicacy featuring sugar-coated almonds. You all know how much I don't like almonds. I think like literally last time we did like
food guesser played off, I talked about how much I don't like almonds. Almonds ruined California. I'm sorry, California. I can feel my voice giving out. I think it's almost time to end stream. Alright. Let's give these almonds a shot, though. Let's read the rest. This is a traditional delicacy featuring sugar-coated almonds, often arranged in ornate flower-like bouquets. Renowned for its vibrant colors and artistry, sweet almonds are encased in various pastel-hued sugar shells. So it's kind of like an M&M, but instead of chocolate, it's almonds. Frequently given as a celebratory treat at weddings and other special occasions. This confection combines the crunch of the almond with a smooth, sugary outer layer, symbolizing love, prosperity, and happiness. Ew. Although, it does say that they're supposed to be colorful, and this picture is white. I wonder... Confetti di Sulmona. I wonder if I look it up, if they'll be more colorful. Oh! Oh, wow! Okay. So, I found this. That's a colorful picture. Those are really cute, to be honest. I thought that would be like just the nut covered in like sugar, but like I guess it's like, is it like almond paste, or is it like, so it's like almond gelatin. Okay, so they do kind of shape it a little bit. I think I saw them before. They were served at the restaurant for family gatherings. Cool. I do like the whimsy of this one a lot. They're very cute. Oh! Yeah, yeah, wah, wah. Hello! Hi, Raiders! Hello, good friend Wawa. Wawa friend. Hi. For everyone new here, hello. I'm the Demeter Lupin, greatest scientific genius of the world. And we were kind of just chilling out, hanging out with my family, having ourselves a party, clap. So these flowers are apparently made out of almonds. I'm doing a game, a browser game called Food Guesser Plate Off. You get 2 things of food and you have to guess which ones people like more. And apparently this one, Confetti di Sulmona, are almonds. They're like almond M&Ms. They're covered in like candy coating, but they're almonds inside. And I was like looking at this picture of them too. So it's kind of like a Willy Wonka thing, where if you really wanted to like take your mouth and just go like hum, and just like bite into the flowers, you could, assuming you did not have a nut allergy. Compares apples to oranges a little bit. Like sometimes you'll get like a dessert versus a dessert, or like cheese versus cheese, but then you'll get like, hey, here's a sweet treat made of almonds and sugar versus this has potatoes and onions covered in cheese. Even though the almond flowers are super cute, my heart lies with potatoes and onions covered in cheese. Pork chop bun versus captcha.
Kachapa. I guess they both got chop in their name to some degree. That's the that's the comparison point. But what's the pork chop bun? I'm assuming it's just a pork chop inside 2 breads. This starts by marinating a pork chop in a mixture of soy sauce, garlic, and spices. It's then pan-fried until golden and crispy. A soft, slightly toasted bread roll is prepared. Pork chop is placed inside the roll, occasionally topped with lettuce and tomato. And then, I better not be prompted what part is the crosswalk before I can eat it. You must be a human to eat the captcha. This dish is a traditional corn pancake made from fresh ground corn kernels mixed with a touch of sugar and salt for a sweet and savory flavor. So it's like cornmeal bread. Yummy. Cooked on a griddle, it's typically served warm and often filled or topped with soft, creamy cheese, such as queso de mano, and something additional like butter, ham, or avocado. So, do we like pork chops more or corn more? I like corn more, personally. People love that corn. Nice. I like this like very intimate picture of this, like it looks like an almond loaf. I don't know about almond loaf, but it's like a sweet bread made with nuts. This dish is a classic airy cake often enjoyed with tea. It boasts a delicate crumb and typically flavored with citrus zest, such as orange or lemon, infusing it with a bright, refreshing aroma. The cake is simple yet versatile, easily adapted by adding in nuts or spices. But what kind of cake is it? It's flour, sugar, eggs, baking powder, milk, and vanilla. So it's kind of like a slightly vanilla-y plain cake. Okay. And then brick from Morocco and the Western Sahara. Let's find out about brick. It involves wrapping a mixture of tuna, capers, parsley, and a raw egg in a thin pastry sheet. It's folded into a triangle or circle and fried until crispy and golden brown. Serve immediately while hot, ensuring the egg remains slightly runny inside. Yummy! I love my eggs runny. I got food with the Bun fam over the weekend, and the restaurant we went to had all-day breakfast, and I love breakfast food. So I got French toast and 2 eggs and like a whole separate plate of hash browns. And I got over easy eggs, and even though they were super yummy, I felt a little weird because I kind of like went ham bone into those eggs. I kind of slurped them up a little bit. I was like, I don't know if that's gonna be considered rude or impolite or bad manners, and I have to set a good example for niece bun. But also, those eggs were delicious. I think I might pick the brick, to be honest. No! Sun cake from Taiwan. We gotta make licking and slurping on plates a regular thing. I agree. I love like what Japan does with their ramen, where it's like if you're slurping it down, it's not only okay, but like a sign like a way to signal while you're eating that you love what you're eating. I want it to be like, if I'm slurping down your eggs, I want that to show you that I love your eggs so much. Pambazo from Mexico. Is that like bread with cheese inside and cheese on top? That looks really yummy. This dish is made by soaking bread in guajillo chili sauce and filling it with a mixture of potatoes and chorizo. Yummy! It's like hot, hot bread with potatoes and chorizo. The filled bread is fried until crispy and garnished with lettuce, crema, cheese, and salsa. Yum! And then the sun cake. This dish is a popular pastry known for its flaky, delicate crust and sweet maltose syrup filling. Typically round and golden, often enjoyed as a dessert or snack. The outer layer is light and crisp, complementing the gooey, rich center. So it's like flour, maltose, sugar, butter, water, milk powder, egg yolk, lard, condensed milk, optional sesame seeds. I kind of want to try this hot bread filled with meat and potato. Yummy. I need to mark which ones I would eat for realsy. So definitely this one. Definitely the string cheese. Definitely the dessert spaghetti. There was dessert spaghetti that we saw. That was great. That's awesome. Definitely both of these. Absolutely honey garlic wing. Absolutely the cake. Absolutely everything involving the potatoes. Hot bread, yes. Both of these for sure. And the cornbread. Maybe the pork chop too. Maybe the pork chop. Alright. Let's do a little bit of Gamedle to end off today's stream. I will say, I'm normally pretty bad at the Gamedle, but I'll do my best. This looks like Villager Minecraft. I wonder what's like green and then long. There's some kind of hat. Oh, I will absolutely take back seating on this one, by the way. Play along with Demi. What's red? See, the only box art I could think of that's like red and has a dude in the front is like Yakuza 7? But I know it's not Yakuza 7. There's a hand on the face. What if I skip and get another? Oh, keep holding it. Okay. Oh, look at this jawline. Look at this rugged man. It's man's man. It's not Ishin, is it? Not I keep thinking of Yakuza. Yakuza Ishin? I guess it would be like a dragon. Like a dragon Ishin. I don't think it's Ishin, but I'll guess it. Oh, what's that? Wait. Oh, look at that messed up ear. Yeah, I don't know. I saw the rugged jawline and I thought Ishin. But this is definitely like some kind of like future techie kind of thing. Wrong franchise and saga. And it is on PC. Let's get some more goggle. Cool. I don't think it's Fallout. This is kind of giving me like Fallout logo vibes a little bit. I want to say Quake. I mean, that's a better guess than what I have, which is nothing. I do remember like the Quake box art though. It's got like that little logo on it, you know? Oh. There's a lot of dudes just like facing at you on video game box art is a thing. I wish there was like hints. What if I skip again? Oh, look at this man. Hi, guy. You know that scene in Ferris Bueller where like he's looking at the painting and he keeps like looking closer and closer down to like the little pointillism dot? Like that's me right now looking at this guy. You know how people say if you stare at someone longer than 3 seconds, it's like you either want to fuck them or kill them? No reason pointing that out. What's going on here? It looks like some kind of fortress, some kind of tower with a big old gun. I don't like this guy, but I'm not scared of him at the same time. I feel like I could take this guy on. I could fight this guy. Can I get a little bit off the logo? It's like, oh, you got it? Ooh. Command and Conquer. Okay. Let's try it. Command and Conquer Remastered. It has to be remastered. Oh, it's Renegade. Oh. Okay. That's fine. We'll do artwork. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at how bright and like neon-y this is. I feel like neon-y pieces of art are a little more my speed. You did your best, Kuma. I see the teal and the yellow, and it makes me think of cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. Oh! Oh, I got it! I got it in one! Thankfully, I did much better this one than the cover art. Let's guess the character. Shu? Who's Shu? It looks like a skeleton. Like there's a bone. Who's a skeleton? Shocker. Not Shocker. Maybe Shocker. They're kind of skeletony. Skullomania? Wow. Skullomania from Street Fighter? Oh, look at this guy! What the? Oh, I love him. I appreciate his skeleton fit. He's like a businessman in a Sentai suit. Oh, I love him. He does kind of give me Shocker vibes a little bit. Speaking of Kamen Rider and Tokusatsu again. Keywords. I know how to play keywords. So the game is bloody, Imperium, military, hero units, like a battlefield. Battlefield. I'll do 4. Is there a 4? 4. Power armor, tech trees, squad units, cover system. Wrong franchise and saga. Okay. Sounds Warhammer-ish. Never mind. See, I was also thinking Warhammer. But honestly, I don't know enough about Warhammer to be like, oh, it's probably this one. What kind of shooters have like power armor and tech tree? Total War Warhammer. Let's give it a try. Correct franchise Warhammer, but wrong saga. Morale system, skirmish mode, base building. So what kind of Warhammer games are there? I don't think it's probably a 40K for sure, because that's the one that's got like the big old power armor. Oh, it's Arcus. Hello. I will absolutely smack him. I got my beans. Oh. Saying nothing and making you snack. I appreciate it. Not the you saying nothing part, but like sometimes it's nice to be consistent. Sometimes it's nice to expect things out of people, you know? I had someone abuse the snack redeem before, and it was very, very, very funny. But that was like when I was like, okay, I gotta set like a limit for it. I'll have my other Tutti Frutti. Ow. Let's try Rogue Trader. Capture points. Super Soldier. Alien Invasion. Is it Space Marine? 2? Orc like aliens. Oh wait, correct oh! So it's probably Space Marine 1. Warhammer Space Marine, the first one. No, it's not. Cover. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, I got one more guess. Is it Dark Tide? Is it Dark Tide? Dawn of War. Okay. You were right, Arcus. But I was a fool and I didn't see your comment in time. Alright. Last one. Oh, this one's cool. So, this one is kind of like a Wordle, but with video games. I love seeing people talk about the Warhammer games, because like it's usually like one or two people will get really, really, really into, and I like seeing that. I think it's cool and fun. Okay, let's start with Sonic Mania. When I play this game with my friends, I always end up guessing like Sonic Mania at least once. Themes action. Oh, it's an RTS. Cool. I like the fantasy football game Blood Bowl. The only Warhammer thing I know. That's cool. That sounds fun. Wrong franchise and saga. Side view, third person. It's either a side view or a third person. But it's not a Sonic game. It's earlier than 2017. Side view. What about new Super Mario Bros? Earlier than 2006. And it is side view for sure. It's probably a platformer. The first Rayman? The first Rayman. Earlier than 95? Wow. It's definitely not Wii U and definitely not DS. And it's vaguely, I think it might be some kind of PlayStation. Side scroller PlayStation. might be a PC platformer. Earthworm, maybe Earthworm Jim. Oh, it's a one-person game. Okay. Klonoa. Ooh, Earthworm Jim and Klonoa are both really good guesses. Klonoa, we Earthworm Jim. Definitely the first one. Oh. Earlier than 94. What were they giving me some freaking oh, you don't want to give me like the original like Atari Mario Bros. Mario Bros. Or like Donkey Kong TBH. Wrong franchise and saga. Okay. Okay. Not arcade. So it can't be Donkey Kong. Later than 83. We have somewhere between 83 and 94. And it's not arcade. No info on the developer and publisher. No real info on the platform. Windows? Couldn't be Windows. Maybe Windows. Prince of Persia. Oh, one-time clue. Show the clue. It's in 1989. What's made in 1989? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Cause like, there was a lot of like side view games back in the day. That's just how you did it. But also everything I'm thinking of is like arcade. Let me see if there's any other clue that we have. Some kind of like, not like an action genre, but like a theme. Like Earthworm Jim's sci-fi and comedy, as well as action. Oh, you know what? Oh, wait, hold on. Golden Axe. Oh, it's not a platformer. Damn it. Arcade, hack and slash. It is the same year. How did I know that was the same year? Castlevania 3 is 1989. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Kuma, you lied to me. It's 1990. Horror. I'm gonna search Double Dragon. That's our last guess. Mario Bros. 3? Maybe. Well, maybe not Mario Bros. Because I did guess Mario 3 different times and it said wrong franchise. ...1989 Japan release date. Ah, okay. I think for sure our game is a platformer. And I think, because if it was adventure, this one would be red. But it's a platformer for sure. ...1989 platformer, huh? Huh. 89? What consoles were there? Gotta be Shovel Knight. Oh, it was Prince of Persia. Oh, wait, which one of you said Prince of Persia? You were so right. Oh, it's puzzle action adventure. Whoa, dude, this was on everything. You kidding me? It's crazy. Wow. I'll get him, Arcus. Hell yeah. Good shit. Wow. Okay. Clap. With that, I think we are done for today. No more for today. Where's my Heidi? My Heidi, my Bob. Ah, perfect. So I know who I want to send to you all. I'm gonna grab a handful of beans for you. Handful of beans, please. Perfect. Huh. Yes, awesome. So, I want you all to do a favor for me, if you can. I'm gonna raid into someone who is not streaming right now. This is my mutual friend, Or Sinclair. Today was his birthday / stream anniversary, but the internet was being stupid stinky poo poo and his special event had to be postponed. So I want to send you all to Aura. And I want you all to go follow Aura for me. Oh, you can't hear? I will munch on my schnackums. Good looking here. Awesome. But yes, making sure I'm spelling it right. Hello, welcome back from the ad zone. I'm gonna send you all to my friend and mutual Aura Sinclair. And I want y'all to give Aura a follow for me. Because he was supposed to have a big day today, and the internet crapped down on him. So, if I can do anything nice for Aura, I want to do it. So shamash that follow button if you haven't already. Between the poll that I did in server, Peggle got second. So I think next time I stream, I'm going to be doing Peggle for realsies, which I'm kind of looking forward to. Because, like, 1, I got gifted Peggle. 2, really been itching for some Peggle. I would love the opportunity to peg on stream. So I will see you all later. I love you guys so much. Take care. Goodbye. And most of all, go do crimes. Blah.